Good afternoon, my dear students. I am fine and I hope all of you will be fine. It is our first class after first unit test. I hope all of you did well in your first unit test. Now, in this class, we will read multiplication. It is chapter 6, multiplication. First of all, we will know what is multiplication. Multiplication is one of the four basic operations of arithmetic which gives the result of combining group of equal sizes. In other words, we can say multiplication is repeated addition. You were studying multiplication from earlier classes also. As you know, the sign of multiplication we give as cross, asterisk or dot. So by this sign we represent multiplication. You also know that when we multiply two numbers, the answer we get is called product. Means if we have two numbers, example 9 and 2. So writing in this form is called multiplication of 9 and 2. Multiplication of 9 and 2. So 9 2 ja 18. 9 2 ja 18. So these two numbers multiplied together and the result or answer came 18. 18 is product. 18 is product of these two numbers. I have written here multiplication is repeated addition. So this you can understand by another example. Suppose I have written 2 multiplied by 3 means 2 has come 3 times. Or you can also say 2 multiplied by 3 times. 2 multiplied by 3 times meaning 2 3 are 6. You can also write 2 plus 2 plus 2. How many times? So 2 multiplied 3 times means 2 3 times here, and when we add we get 6. So from this we can say that multiplication is repeated addition. You have read how to multiply 2-digit number. In this class you will read about multiplication of 3-digit and 4-digit numbers. Some of you also know this one, multiplication. Now we will read some properties of multiplication. So we will read basic properties of multiplication. The first property is that the product of two numbers does not change even if we change the order of numbers. The first property is the product of two numbers does not change even if we change the order of numbers. The product of two numbers does not change even if we change order of the number. For example, if we have two numbers 3 multiplied by 2, the product will be 3 2 ja 6. If we are going to change the order, means 2 will come first and 3 later, then 2 3 ja 6. Our product remains same. So first property is that the product of two numbers does not change even if we change the order of the numbers. Order of the numbers. Now the second property is the product of three numbers does not change the product of three numbers. The product of three numbers does not change even if we change the grouping of numbers. Even if we change the grouping of numbers. Grouping of the numbers. Example, 4 into 3 into 2. Here are the three numbers and we have to find the product. So suppose first we are taking these two as a group. So we can write 4 to the 12 into 2, 12 to the 24. Now 4 into 3 into 2. Now I am taking these two in a group. So 4 into 3 to the 6. 6 for the 24. Or in next 4 into 2 as a group multiplied by 3. So we can get 8 into 3, product will be 24. It means when we change the group of the numbers, the product remains the same. The third property is that the product of a number and one is the number itself. The product of a number and one is the number itself. The product of a number, third is the product of a number and one is the number itself. Is the number itself. Means, example here, if we are going to multiply 5 by 1, it is the product of a number by 1. The product is 5. 4 multiplied by 1. The product is 4. 8 multiplied by 1. The product is 8. Means if we are going to multiply a number and 1, the product will be the number itself. The next is the product of any number and 0 is 0. The product of any number and 0 is 0. Means our fourth property is the product of any number and 0 is 0. The product of any number and 0 is 0. See the example. 2 multiplied by 0 is 0 or 0 multiplied by 4 is 0. Means any number we are going to multiply with 0, the product will be the 0. I hope you understood properties of multiplication. Now we will read multiplication by 1000, 2000 and up to 9000. Means here we have to read the next topic, multiplication by 1000, 2000, 9000. Let us see these patterns carefully. If we are going to multiply 5 multiplied by 1, we will get 5. If we are going to multiply 5 into 10, we get 5 10 50. If we have to multiply 5 by 100, we get 500. So we learn from this pattern, we have to multiply by 1, then we are getting the number itself. If we have to multiply 10, we are getting 10 times, means 1 0 is increased, or we are adding 1 0 in the product, in the previous product. If 100, then we are adding 1 more 0 in the previous product. In this way, if we have to multiply 5 into 1000, we can add 5 and 3 times 0. We can say, in other words, if we are going to multiply by 1, the number itself we are getting. If 10, then 1 0 is here. If 100, in 100 2 zeros, so we put 2 0. In 1000 3 zeros, then we are putting 3 zeros. In this way, you can multiply any number to ones, tens, hundreds and thousands. If we have given 5 multiplied by 2000, in this case we can write simply as 5 into 2 into 1000. 5 into 2 into 1000, because 2 into 1000 is 2000, this 2, and from here we can write 5 to the 10,000, 10, sorry, 5 to the 10 multiplied by 1000. Now add 3 zeros here, so our product will be 10 and then 3 zeros. If we have to multiply 5 into 9000, so we can easily multiply. We can write 5 into 9 multiplied by 1000. Now we will multiply these two. So we will get 5 9 45, and here is 1000. So we can put 3 0 0. In this way, you will multiply when this kind of product is given to you. It means to multiply a number by 1000, 2000, 3000 and up to 9000, we multiply the number by 1, 2 and so on by 9 and put the number of zeros at the end according to the number of 0% here. Okay, so I hope you understood these topics in this class. On behalf of these topics, you have to solve a homework exercise 6.1. So thank you.